No problem. Good evening, everybody. Wait, I'm getting a wait. You'll get a repeat of the good evening, so you get a second chance to respond with gusto. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Thank you. So nice to see everybody here this evening. And of course, you know you are at the Sunset Concerts at the Gallery, which is hosted by Martin Arts on a monthly basis. And our founder of our series, Dr. Marie Jury Beamish, and the chair of our Martin Arts Foundation board is here, as always. But I am very happy to welcome you here. I'm Nancy Turrell. I'm the executive director of Martin Arts. I often forget to introduce myself, but that is who I am. And we are surrounded by some gorgeous art quilts created by the Florida chapter of the SACWA group, which is the Studio Art Quilt Association. And these are up until the end of February 26th. And then in March, we open a new show. So if you come back and see us in March and April, you will see something different on the walls. This weekend, we are kicking off tonight, moving forward into Saturday and Sunday with Arts Fest, which is 10 to 5, Saturday and Sunday. Fabulous, wonderful celebration of the arts that has been happening since 1988 in this community. It's one of the longest running events in town, and I hope you all can come out and join us, either as a participant enjoying the 75 plus artists, the music on the stage at the gazebo, the chop competition, the local artists, the community groups like the Wildlife Hospital and the Elliott Museum. We've got all kinds of great fun things for everybody to do this weekend. The weather should be great for being outside, so come join us either as a participant or come join us. We still have some volunteer slots. We welcome volunteers to this weekend. I'm going to blink and it's going to be Tuesday next week and everything will be over. But come out and enjoy the fun. It's just really a pleasure to be able to bring an event like this to our community. So I encourage you to be a part of it. And with no further ado, I will turn it over to Marie.
Thank you, Nancy. And everybody knows Nancy is the captain of the ship. And this is an extremely important time in the history and development of the Arts Foundation and Arts Council of Martin County. As you know, and you've heard before, there is a lovely building sitting down there just waiting for us to go and inhabit it. So we are always encouraging your support and love of this great opportunity to have a real heart-throbbing center for the arts. This is gorgeous. And if this is gorgeous, that's going to be great and fantastic. So everything we do is to bless the community, and we thank you so much for being here, and we can't thank Nancy enough for everything that she is doing to help spearhead this project. You can't imagine how complicated it is. And I will say what I always say, money is appreciation. Please show your appreciation not only for Nancy, not only for the beauty around you and for the incredible beauty that you are going to experience in just a moment, but to help support this lovely opportunity we have to create a real cultural center that will not only be for us, it'll be a real attraction as a destination place for people coming to Florida. So,
and speaking of destinations.
Yes, and speaking of destinations, we're almost a two-headed monster
I
at
know.
this point. We even look like it.
I know, we're even looking like today. Cultural Excursions is back now that we're starting to feel a little more free to travel out and about in the world. And so the trip we were planning in 2020 to go to Chicago is back on for July of 2022. So all the information is on martinarts.org, but July 13th to the 17th, and it's going to be just a wonderful experience. Museums, fine dining, and rich cultural experiences, walking toward Chinatown with eating along the way. the Ravinia Music Festival, and so much more. It's going to be phenomenal. So if you're up for some group travel, it's going to be a great time.
It will be fantastic, and we started doing this in 2018, and so we're really looking forward to it. We had a very successful time in Sarasota in November.
We did?
Okay, so
No
now,
further ado.
without further ado, I have the extraordinary opportunity to introduce a great friend of mine and the ostensibly, I will say, unapologetically, the greatest singer in this whole area, Loriana Colazzo. She was one of the main stage soloists for the gala that we had to celebrate the 40th year in 2020, and now this is 42 years, and it's Valentine's Day, and I'm going to forewarn you, please get your Kleenex out now. Because I know when we rehearsed it, we could not hold back tears, and if we as the performers can't hold back tears, get ready. Okay, so without further ado now, I welcome to the stage Loriana Colazzo.
So nice to be with you in this intimate space. If there was a better, more lasting song for the upcoming holiday, none are more famous or beloved. Written by Richard Rodgers, one of the greatest melodists of his generation, and his first songwriting partner, Lauren Hart, created in 1937 for the show Babes in Arms. It's a standard of the greatest multitude. And I have a couple here this evening that it's one of their favorite songs. So Jeanette and Chris, this is dedicated to you.
Thank you so much.
If one you found one sweet This next piece, do you want to describe for the arrangement?
Okay, you'll notice that I go back and forth between different scores. When Loriana came over last week, she came with a pile of music. And I had just come off of a cruise, an expedition, actually, a small ship to Antarctica with 140 people, and I ended up playing piano on it a lot. I took this little volume with me, and so when she presented Bewitched, I said, oh my gosh, I've got a much more interesting arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
So this collection that I'm playing from is by the great arranger Lou Singer. Ironically, his last name is Singer.
Like this anymore, don't they? It's a joy singing words like that, especially being accompanied with some great music. This next show, it's back in 1950. Meredith Willson wrote this for the show The Music Man. sung by Marion the librarian to Professor Harold. This also, in 1963, I'm on a big Beatles kick right now, was made famous by the Beatles, but it was originally from the Music Man. Till There Was You. As she sings for her tutor, Henry, after her meeting. She's expressing her exhilaration, if you will. And if you know the song, please sing along with me. Please do. Come on. And still have begged for
that was my husband, Dan. And that was unrehearsed. He will always dance whenever asked. I'm going to play just a short interlude piece, just to give her a chance to cool down after all of that. Isn't it an incredible concert? So, continuing the theme of love, this is from the famous musical Camelot by Lerner and Loewe, and we always associate Camelot with in the 1960s and the Kennedys in the White House. That was their song. So this one is If I Ever Would Leave You. If ever I would leave you.
selections are from a winning team, Rodgers and Hammerstein. And these first two songs are from such a beautiful musical, Carousel. Oh,
You just do it.
when I worked in the mill, weaving at the loom, I gazed absent-mindedly at the roof, and half the time the shuttle would get tangled in the knot, and the warp would get mixed with the loom. If I loved you, but somehow I could see just exactly how I feel. If I loved you, time and again I would try to say, I want you to know. If I loved you, words would come in an easy way, round in circles I go, longing to tell you that afraid and shy, I let my golden chances pass me by. So you'd leave me off goodbye in the mist of day, never to And this, which you discussed with me, is such a forever love song. When you walk through storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. Let the earth I? There's so many great songs from that. But this one in particular, Hello, Young Lovers.
The earth smelled of summer, and the sky was streaked with white, and the soft mist of England was sleeping on a hill. I remember it then, and I always will. There are new lovers on the same silent hill, looking at the same blue sea. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. I've been in love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street with a chance that you'll meet, and you'll meet, not really by chance. Don't cry, young lovers, whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All of my memories are happy tonight. I've had a love of my own. I've had a love of my own like yours. I've had a love of my own.
Another one, Mr. Cole Porter. But we're doing the love sappy stuff tonight. We can do a lot of snappy Cole Porter. But Kiss Me Kate is a wonderful musical, and this song, So in Love.
Strange to hear, but true to hear, when I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky, so in love with you am I. Even without you, my arms fall about you. So in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, the night when you first were there. with my joy delirious, when I knew that you could care. So taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours so in love, so in love, so in love with you, my love.
Couple more here. Written by Jerome Kern. This is from a musical not many know. It's called Roberta. And I think the Platters make this very famous.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm wearing the same, yeah? Smoke is in your eyes. Oh, you have the program, that's fine. I didn't know it was written in the program. Okay, well. It's like we're the same way. Okay, Jeanette. They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I, of course,
while she is getting a little bit of water, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here today. And this next song is particularly, I love it because it's some of the glorious melodies from the great Russian composer Borodin. Also, I have a very illustrious page turner today. This is not my daughter, Lindsay, but this is the great silent film organist by the name of Clark Wilson. He is doing back-to-back performances for Valentine's Day on the St. Mary's Theater, the St. Mary's Church series. And after Arts Fest on Sunday, just go right across the street, go to St. Mary's and enjoy one of the most fun late afternoons or evening on Monday times you will ever have with a silent film as Clark Wilson magically brings the cameraman, Buster Keaton film to life. He's extraordinary. He's appeared on our jury of musicals for the last 15 years. So he's extraordinary. I take a page turn.
I guess so. With credentials.
Yes. Valentine's tree. It's just preparing for an incredible week with Arts Fest and then coming on over to the cameraman with Clark Wilson. Boy, are you fortunate to live here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.